Boa tarde. My name is Yarner Wasido. I'm a American graduate of two Jesuit schools, and I taught for 1 year at Bellarmine College Prep in San Jose. Some of the management principles in Stanford MBA professor Jim Collins' book, Good to Great, are exemplified in the Jesuits in their current leadership role through Pope Francis and the early history of the Jesuits through such missionaries as Jose Anchieta, a Spaniard who is credited with founding Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo as part of his ministry in Brazil. Following excerpts from a leader article in the Economist newspaper show Pope Francis as a CEO demonstrating what Collins would call level 5 leadership in his humility, as well as what Collins would call a hedgehog concept by focusing on the core competencies of helping the poor. This is the excerpt from The Economist. The first is a classic lesson in core competencies. Francis has refocused his organization on one mission, helping the poor. One of his first decisions was to forsake the papal apartments in favor of a boarding house, which he shares with 50 other priests and sundry visitors. He took the name of a saint who is famous for looking after the poor and animals. He washed and kissed the feet of 12 inmates of a juvenile detention center. He got rid of the fur-trimmed velvet capes that popes have worn since the Renaissance, swapped Benedict's red shoes for plain black ones, and ignored his fully loaded Mercedes in favor of a battered Ford. In his book, Heroic Leadership, Chris Lowney, a former Jesuit seminarian who became a successful investment banker, writes about the Jesuit missionaries from Spain like Jose Anchieta and Padre Nobrega, who used these management principles to succeed in their missionary work in Brazil. Now we will go into the entrepreneurship curriculum case study on the Jesuits in Brazil, citing Heroic Leadership by Chris Lowney and his references to Jim Collins' book, Good to Great.